Hi!
Now we can be heard.
Now we can talk.
We forgot the one mic. It's kind of part of the whole. He's the third member of our.
Part of the whole shtick.
The third member of our group was having technical difficulties. Two geeks. One
It's
mic.
been a long day. It's been a long day. Okay, look. You notice we're still in our we're in our outfits. Your outfit's a little. Well, your makeup is a little. You're gone.
I'm done.
You smooshed it.
It's been smooshed.
My makeup is still going strong. We did a cosplay Viking photo shoot earlier today.
It was amazing.
It was so much fun.
Great time.
It was so much fun. The photographer was amazing. It was. We're gonna throw out some names right here because y'all gotta go follow these guys. Sup more shoddy up in the chatty.
Oh, our loyal Moshadi.
More chatty. Okay, we've got what is it? Hold on, I can do this. I'm a professional. Landonk Photography. Okay, so Landonk Photography is the photographer.
Yep.
Right.
One of the
photographers. Do we have the Instagram photographer?
Yeah, she followed us as well. Go to our light. Down. Lunar Phoenix. But Phoenix is spelled differently.
F-P-H.
We suck today.
I'm going to put the links for everybody in the description. How about that? That's what's going to happen.
Yes.
Everybody we partied with today is going to be awesome. And we thought, before we realized how freaking tired we were going to be, because they had us walking around. We found a park. It was in a hill, and there's a bunch of winter. If you go to our Instagram, you can see some of the shots that we kind of did.
They did some fun snapshot with our favorite Mobadobo cosplay as well. She was there with us. Mobadobo. So. We'll link those. Check it out on our Instagram. Once the photos come out, we'll be putting those out as well.
Yes.
Many photos. I think he said he took like 700 photos.
Yeah,
him alone.
Yeah.
And there were about 3 people taking photos today. So there's probably like well over 1,000 photos that got taken today.
Running around in the snow.
It's good.
With full Viking regalia.
Yes.
And it was a good time.
I love it.
It was a fun time. And then we were like, let's go home and work on our pauldrons because our geeky minds are just going great. And now we're both sitting here like, I need caffeine. So, but we do want to work on the pauldrons today.
A little bit. We're going to do a little bit of work on them.
A little bit of work on the pauldrons that we've already made.
Right.
And then we're going to do some measurements for mine. And so
try to cut those and things.
Should we
jump over to this?
Loaded up. Let's get that loaded up real quick. Bing. Get it there. Bam! So here we go.
Now we're on.
Okay. Let's do this. So you've got.
So.
Go ahead and start.
These were the pieces that we cut and took care of last week. They've just been chilling now. So the next step to ensure the look and everything goes together was we wanted to put some design into it. To do that, we're using stamping method. There's a couple different things you can do. You can burn, you can stamp, you can carve. Carving takes a lot of skill. We're going to wait to level up to that. Burning's pretty easy, but I'm still learning. We're still learning burning. We're experimenting with it off camera. So we'll hit that probably harder in a couple videos when we're doing other leather pieces. We're going to do the stamping one for this one because I've kind of already gotten that one down. So to start, you got to wet your leather. You got to make it.
Which you guys can see on the camera. You can see this is a little darker.
So yeah. So this one is already wet. I wet it down so it could kind of soak for a second so I could actually just start going without having to wait. But what you'll see is you literally sponge. Just take a sponge and you just go across. And
ooh, that's satisfying.
Right? Like the water just soaks right into it.
Oh, I love that.
And then there you go. You got a nice wet coat across your entire leather piece. And then you just let it sit for a minute. So we'll move that one aside. And then I've been told if you like touch the leather and you feel it, it's supposed to feel like cool, but not wet. That's kind of what most, yeah, cold but not wet. So that's what most of them. So for the first part, I'm using this awesome embossing wheel. So it's basically just a stamp that spins. And I'm going to stand up to do this to make sure I actually get a good pressure on it.
Okay.
Get some good pressure going.
I was checking on our phone to see if we were live.
Uh-huh.
And it kept just playing the icon. And I was like, wait, are we not live?
Oh, I was hoping not. So, and then we just roll the best we can. Try to stay in a straight line.
Stay in a straight line. Stay in a straight line. Stay in a straight line.
But hey, I'm not a perfectionist.
You should be. You're an artiste.
This is also the side that's going to be underneath, so I don't even know how I'm doing it. But if you can see.
Oh, yeah, get up on the.
Is it showing well?
Yep. You just got to let it focus.
Let it focus. Focus in, my guy. That light.
Get it out of the light.
That light being on the side's kind of throwing it off.
There it is.
There you go. You can kind of see. There you go.
There it is.
The indent that I've made now there. And yeah, so we'll just do that around all the edges for this one, because that's what I want on this side. Oh, yeah. That's going to look good.
Now you're following the edge as best you can.
Best I can. Like I said, I am not a perfectionist. This is not going to ever look perfect. But I think little flaws kind of make a piece sometimes.
It gives it character, right?
Character.
It's character.
And remember, this is going to be fully battle-ready armor, so is that really going to be a big deal? It's not. Okay. So we got a nice little edge going on there. Best you can see.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Kind of edged it all the way around, which I really like this one. And we'll buy different embossing wheels as we go on. The other thing you can do is stamps, which is what I've got over here. So this is a full Viking rune stamp kit I bought. Each one of these is a different Viking rune.
I was about to say, yeah, show them the different.
That one, which this set is actually really cool because obviously Viking runes all have different meaning, and there's a whole setup for the alphabet as well, so you can kind of spell stuff. And if you look at the back of these ones, they actually give you the letter on the bottom.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So you know exactly what letter you're actually stamping, so you can write things out.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
What rune you're using without having to like pick it up and put it down and wait, which one am I doing?
Which one is it? And then whenever you're actually like, it also helps you orient it because you're going to know which side is up because it actually gives you the rune on the back at the top as well, which way it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
up or down.
that's a good point.
So just so you know which one is which and things of that nature.
So you're going to put some stampy stamps.
I'm going to stamp a little bit. Yeah. So all you do is take it, stick it on top. This is your basic stamp. And then we take hammer. So you never want to use a metal hammer because that says it ruins your metal tools. Metal on metal, it's going to ruin. So this is like a plastic polymer, but you can do like wood, mallets, or whatever else you find. But they never want you to do metal on metal. And then all you're going to do is line it up wherever you want it.
Just give it a little love tap.
And just give it a little tap.
That was 3 taps. That was 5 taps.
Yeah, well. Boom.
Bam! That's a deep cut, man.
The best.
Is that? Wow, look at that. It's like, that's clean.
That actually comes out very well.
I like that.
Yeah. Like I said, this all depends on how wet and nice your leather has been and set. If it's too dry, it won't really take it, and your stamp's going to move. If it's too wet, you may go too deep, and it's going to look like cavernous. So it's a game you get to play. Also, when I'm tapping, I'm not tapping like directly. I'm kind of like round tapping, so I get the whole edge instead of just directly straight down. You do need to
tap all the way around.
Always.
If you don't tap all the way around, you're doing a bad job.
Remember, this is not a family show. So
Morshadi said, "Tap that flesh."
Oh, yeah. I will tap that flesh, especially for you, Morshadi.
I should probably mute when you pound so that people don't have to listen.
Maybe so. That.
All right, next time you do that, give me a warning. I'm gonna mute the cameras.
Well, actually, maybe I should do it on the pounded mat,
or maybe do it on the pounded mat.
That might actually.
It's designed for.
designed it to absorb some of that sound and also protect our table so we don't break stuff. Whoopsies! But we like breaking.
Oh, it's not bad? Shoddy says it's not bad.
It's not that bad. Okay. Well, he would be the expert, so.
Put it back up on the wood, too. Maybe scoot it over so the camera can see it.
That's where in the shot we're at. Okay, there we go. But anyway, that's what we do. So we'll put a few extra runes in this one. Make it look kind of nice. I don't know which ones I'm going to use. I'm just using random runes. Hopefully I'm not putting a curse on myself. We hope.
You want me to look them up? Let's see. The first rune you have.
Ooh, that one came out nice.
Oh, okay.
That one came out really nice.
Let's see. Where's my rune app? I've got a rune app.
We have a rune app. Follow your local runes.
Okay, let's see. The first one you've got is Wunjo. And it is aligned with Freya.
Freya.
And
that's fine. She's hot.
It's all about satisfaction, joy, happiness, success, perfection, completion.
There you go.
All right. Now, let's see. What's the next one you got? Oh, commercial. No,
commercial,
thank you. No, thank you. Let's see. The next one you got is Otilla. Deity Odin and Thor.
Ah, very well.
Intelligence.
Gotta have that.
Oh, inheritance, legacy. Oh, that's better. That's a lot better, I think. See, look, that's it. Okay, look, here's something else I want to point out. We did it on the pound pad and show them how much cleaner.
Yeah, that looks a lot cleaner, honestly.
So there's a reason for that.
So you can tell that one's a little lighter.
You might want to tap that one again.
I admit trying to line it back up again is a pain. I did it on the belt that I made, if you remember that black belt I had, which you'll see in the photo shoot. I was wearing it.
Is it? I mean,
it does screw it up a little bit, but let's see what we can do here.
Well, don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it. We're here to mess up, remember?
That's true.
We're here to screw some things up.
That was very specific.
So let's see if we can line it up again. Let's try it. Oh, I might have got it. Maybe I'm good. Boom! I actually did it. See,
so,
you can
see what
go
happens
back
when you use the right tool for the job.
Some things work.
Oh,
there we go. There's some cool runes, and then obviously when that
so there it is. That's
plays on, the runes will be showing. Yeah. This will be the second piece. It's going to be right here because we had that little. Remember our mistake, the lip in the top.
That's right.
That's going to be covered up by the other piece. So. That's actually nice.
We're cheating a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, we cheat a little bit. It's okay if you cheat a little bit.
It's true. Dude, I love how satisfying that is with the...
Yeah, so that's what people forget is leather is skin.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is. So it has pores. And when you put the liquid across it, it just soaks it right up. It's inside. So all those little holes are filling with the water, soaking into the leather. It's actually quite nice.
A little bit better. There we go. How do you think about that?
That looks a little better.
How do you feel about that?
We're always trying to improve. Take our little embossing wheel again. Let's see if we do it on this one now. Maybe it'll actually look a little.
Oh, there you go. Whoa, careful.
Well, let's not lose it.
Don't go out the end of the table. Oh,
that's not too
bad.
A little off. I'm all right. It'll be okay. So it's going to curve around me as well.
That's right.
And I'm here to mess up. I don't care.
It'll look good when we're done.
Mm-hmm.
That's what matters.
Especially after it's been stained and all that fun stuff. So this is actually my first time ever using an embossing wheel on a piece. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think you are too, man. Good job.
My first time ever doing this.
Good job. We're here to cheer you on and tell you what a special boy you are.
Yeah, I'm a good boy. I'm a real boy.
You are. You are so special.
So yeah, but that is the stamping and all that fun method. I love doing this. It's very satisfying to stamp into the leather as well. Oh yeah, that's coming out a lot better.
Is it? Yeah. All right. So lesson learned for today: use the right tool for the job.
What? Weird. Who uses the correct tools?
That's weird, man.
It's weird, man.
That's like the isn't that a D&D feat? The right tool for the job?
Possibly.
I think it is.
I don't remember specifically.
Like you can always produce the right tool, the tool you need. I have to look that up.
Don't think I've ever used that feat.
It's a good one. It might be a different game. It might be Cornelius or something. It's one of them.
It's one of
That's
those.
what matters. I'm smart. Bam!
Oh yeah, it's looking good.
Cutting in nice.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do with the rest of these pieces. We'll probably go out and get some more stamps for whenever we do future stuff. But honestly, we were always talking pricing in the last one. The embossing tool with the wheel, I think it set me back like $25.
Yeah.
And then each individual wheel is probably $5 to $10, depending on how intricate the design is.
So the wheel comes off?
The wheel is separate, yeah. So there's a little screw on the side. I've actually got a second wheel that does like a barbed wire design. But then you can buy all sorts of different designs with the wheel to do your borders and things.
Nice.
So it is transferable, as they say. And then this whole kit, the entire just the Viking runes, this probably set me back about $40, just because it's an entire alphabet.
Yeah.
You can also buy like the English alphabet, the entire set, and a bunch of other stamps. There's even a site I found that does custom stamps. I honestly want to see if they can do like a 2 geek stamp. I think that'd be kind of cool. We'll start stamping our leather.
Thank you, more shoddy. It is an artificer feature.
Oh, there you go. The artificer.
You can create the tools you need if you don't have them.
More shoddy, being the fact checker we all love.
Yes. All right. So are these all the designs you're going to put on there? You're going to put anything else on there?
I'm not planning on anything really right now. You
just want it to be simple.
Yeah, I'm keeping these ones simple, stupid, because they're going to be the starter ones, right?
Right.
And then as we upgrade our skills in this, we will eventually do better ones. So, and obviously, so the next step after this would be forming them. So this is where we're going to do what we talked about, that wet forming. We're going to soak these, and then I'm actually going to like...
Do you need me to get a bowl?
But yes. So we need a bowl full of water. Should have gotten this. We should have prepped. We should be prepared, but we're not. So he's getting that. So yeah, we'll be soaking these about a few minutes. Let them truly soak up completely. So when I was wetting the front, it was obviously getting the nice clips cream side ready and prepped for these stamps, but the back is still completely dry. So now we're going to wet the entire thing so we can form it to the shape and style we want. So instead of it being flat whenever we actually put them all together, and then I'm having like pieces sticking out like that, it's actually going to form to the size of my shoulder. So I'm actually going to press and form it. So we'll soak this one. And while we're soaking it, should probably measure out for you then, if you want to do that part of it while this soaks. If this is enough water.
Do you need more?
I might just need a little bit more, yeah.
Oh, here, this is water.
Is it water?
I'll go put some Mountain Dew in it. Need a little bit more?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how well y'all can see, but the leather is actually bubbling right now. Where you can see the water is actually entering the leather itself. And you can hear it. I don't know if you guys can. It is very quiet. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, you can actually, I don't know, I'll hold it to the mic to see if you can get that sound going. But you can actually hear it soaking in. It's kind of funny. Well, you can see where it's bubbling and the water is going into the leather itself. So we'll leave that there.
Is that tonight, Shoddy?
It's what tonight? Little Vets game night.
All right, so while that's soaking, what are we going to do? You said we're going to measure.
We're going to measure you and get some measurements on where you want your pauldrons to go. So where do
let's do that.
My measuring tool go?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
We can kind of show the
where did my
prep work we did before.
My lid and my straw.
I don't know.
Damn it. It's over here.
We're both on camera now.
We're both on camera. This is quality broadcasting.
So professional.
Quality broadcasting.
100%.
This is what you're here for.
I don't know where my measuring tape went.
Where's your measuring tape, bro?
I don't know.
How long does that need to soak?
Just like a couple minutes. Not too long. Basically until it stops bubbling. Might have already. I know it was here.
What is chirping?
No idea. Some stuff chirping behind me, you know? It's a little creepy. I don't see my measuring tape, dude. I don't know where it went.
That'll make it kind of hard to measure.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's see if I can find it.
We'll figure it out.
Let's see where it is. Oh, here it is.
Oh. Found it.
You're lame.
I am. I'll accept that. I accept that.
All right. So.
Basic leather
I
measurements.
was about to say, you have a notepad because we really need to write this down.
I do. Do I have a pen? Yes, I do. I've got a Sharpie there.
Remember, children, the brightest mind is still sharper. Wait, the dullest pencil is still sharper than the brightest mind.
Sure.
Write it down.
All right. So if your arm's down.
All right, down.
How far down do you want?
Yeah, down. Right, just right above the elbow.
Right above the elbow.
Yeah, that'd be good.
There.
Yeah.
So that's from right here too.
Yeah.
Is that where you want?
Yep.
Sit.
Because that should be. Yeah, because we wanted to do like a liner and everything like that with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that should give me plenty of room to have stuff like that.
Right. So we're looking at 16 inches for the full length of the entire pauldron. That's every piece all the way down. All the pieces together are going to be 16.
16.
So I'd say what? It depends on how big you want your panels
let's
to be.
see.
So let's do
So if we did 5.5 inch panels,
mm-hmm.
that puts us at 11 and then 16.5. If we have, how much of an overlap do we have? We didn't really discuss that.
We didn't really discuss that either.
How much of an overlap is there going to be with the different leather panels?
And also with
or is it one of those just kind of figure it out?
Yeah, kind of think about it, figure out. So obviously mine, I did what? I can't remember the exact length I did. They're 11-inch, just under 11-inch panels, by 5-inch.
So you did the 5.
Yeah, so I did 5-inch, but I did 2 big 5-inch panels, and then I've got a third panel, which is only 4.
So you're going for
4 by almost 7, because that's for my bicep.
You're going to have a 14-inch, total 14-inch length.
Just about, yeah.
But it'll actually be more like probably 12.5 inches in length.
If we do like a slight
because you're going to
overlap.
have to, because you're going to have to overlap.
Yeah, and I wasn't planning on much, like maybe half an inch of bottom. Yeah, if that, like it's not going to be too much.
Just however much you need for the rivet or whatever we're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me then, that's what I'll need. I'll need 5.5 inch pieces.
Okay.
Right.
Should we do? But are you going to do different size pieces, or do you want all three? Well, because down here we're going to have to do slightly smaller.
Yeah. Smaller. It's not going to be as wide down at the bottom.
Generally, like the top two panels are going to be the same, bigger pieces, and then if you do two more or one more, however many you want.
Yeah. Let's do the 4 pieces. Let's do 4 panels. Let's switch it up a little bit, right? Because we're all about
16
being extra. So 16. I would say, okay, hold on, mathing.
So what if you did 2?
So there were 8 inches, but I don't want, what if we did 10 inches on top, 6 inches on bottom?
Okay. So you want 2 5-inch panels and then 2 3-inch panels.
Well, it would be 5.5, and then like 3.5,
3.5. Yeah.
Right, for overlap.
So your top panel is going to be.
I could see people watching this being like, "Oh my god, that is not how they just figured that out."
Yeah, that's exactly how we just figured it. So your top piece is going to be 5.5 lengthwise, and then your smaller piece is going to be 3.5.
Yeah.
So we have that 1/2 inch of overlap.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy day. And then for the actual length across.
So
where do you want it to fall? Here. Is the question.
Yeah, that is.
This is the top of your shoulder where you wanted the original.
That's a good question. Yeah, actually, right about there looks good.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a little bit bigger, but
you're looking at about. These are gonna be a lot bigger.
Hold on. How big is these? So center that and just kind of. So yours is going to be a little bit higher.
Yeah, mine's not coming down as low, but I also have skinnier shoulders than you do. So yours are going to have some extra length if you want it to come down a little farther.
And how wide are these?
Mine are. Check my notes. I should have cut them too if I did it right. 11-inch across.
And what were you just measuring for me?
So if we're going back to the top of your shoulder, you're at about. So if that's where it was,
I think so.
You're at 7 inches right here. So if you do it another 7, it'd be 14, which is here. Does that feel good on your back though? I swear.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So we did 14-inch pieces for you for at least the top. That'll be the top 2 pieces.
Or we go 14-inch for the top one, and then maybe like 12 for the next one.
Do you want to maybe try to do that? Can.
Yeah, stagger them down a little bit.
This piece is going to be like 9 inches.
Yeah.
So it cuts around your bicep like that. That's 9 right there.
Okay. So we'll do 14, 12, 9.
9.
9, 9. 9, 9.
So you're actually going to have 3 different prints we're going to have to make for that.
Because I want to be extra.
Yeah, of course you do. However we do that, whatever. We know what it means. It's 5.5. So the first one we said 14.
Yes.
12.
14, 12, 9, 9.
9. Okay. So we'll do 3 different template cutouts for you eventually.
Yes.
At some point. We'll probably do that off camera because it's not that entertaining.
You mean drawing and cutting?
Yeah, I know. It's not that entertaining. I know it's weird. Unless you're really into that.
But it really is just, it really is just drawing it out on a piece of paper and cutting it out. Show it, grab the other paper template.
Oh, yeah. So this was
it's literally just that, just cutting that out.
So what I did was I took the construction paper, I pulled out a big piece, I folded it in half. So I had a half, and then I just did the half line. That way, it's symmetrical when it cut it out.
Yeah.
What? Weird. So
that it is. All right, how's the soaking?
That looks soaked to me. No more. Then just take it out.
I need to wash my face off.
Get the extra bit of water off of there. And then, can't really tell on camera, but this is now a lot more pliable.
A lot more pliable.
So I literally do this. Look, it stays instead of automatically.
That way. There you go.
There we go. Instead of automatically flopping back out.
Yeah, because this, okay, so before the soaked. Here,
there.
show them.
This is non-soaked leather, so we flop it, boom, it's automatically going to pop right back out, right? It's not going to hold. But with this soaked piece now, I can do this.
And it starts
and it starts holding the shape. Yeah. So, if you want to go back to this camera, it's going to be easier to show on that one. All right. So now what we're doing is literally going to take this piece of leather and form it to the shoulder piece itself. So you can literally just start pressing, kind of folding, and figuring out where the shape you want.
Make sure it's, yeah. Okay.
Where it needs to be. So you start pressing, kind of forming it. Right. And literally it's just pliable. Like it's going to take every indent you put into it, wet form it, kind of give it that initial shape. As you see, it kind of already stays like that. And then what we'll do is we'll take a cup or something. It's kind of similar shaped.
I shall grab a cup.
And we're going to band it to that cup. So I've got some string in here.
Does that work for you?
That should be fine. Little Eskimo Joe's.
The Eskimo Joe's finest drinking cups ever.
So this is some actual leather sewing spread. It's like wax coated. It's actually really nice. It's really easy to use. So we give it that initial shape of where it's going to go. Actually, I'll start soaking that all right. Into the bath, you little piece of leather. We'll do this one at the same time, so there's enough for everybody. Let those soak. Okay. So make it kind of form that shape you want. And the big thing I want to do as well is push down the front edge because you don't want it sticking straight out, obviously. So pushing down that edge to give it kind of more of that shape actual on the shoulder.
So where your shoulder ends down here is more narrow than up here.
Mm-hmm.
You can just wrap it. It actually works out really well because then you can use this as the end of your shoulder.
And we're just going to wrap it around the cup, basically. It's fairly simple. Or honestly,
bam.
We'll just use the cup itself.
Well, is that going to make it too small?
No, because it'll expand out that little. It'll have that little bit of outward give, but then it'll try to contract itself back on me. So it's actually probably going to make it tighter.
Nice.
Which is actually good. And then we're literally going to leave it like that for it takes almost like a full day of drying to actually bend and keep the form itself.
So it doesn't get any
there you go.
Ripples in it.
See?
Bam!
And it's going to stay like that for like a day.
Oh, damn, I just gave you my cups.
I'm going to need more of them because the rest of the weather's still getting wet.
Did not. I didn't think this one through.
We didn't. We need to buy some red solo cups next time or something.
Oh, that would be good.
That would probably be perfect.
Or just buy some more Eskimo Joe's cups. You can get, look, these are the greatest cups ever for a number of reasons, but one of the reasons is you can get like 10 of them for $10.
Yeah. Stupid cheap. Stillwater, Oklahoma,
and
Eskimo Joe's.
I've had these ones for literal, 10 years, 15 years,
Easy.
like a long time, which is why you can't see the logo on them anymore.
You washed the logo off.
I did. I have. It's there. They're gone. There's some of them still have some of the logo on there.
Yeah. So that's wet forming.
Actually, what we'll do is we'll get that one and we'll put it in this top one.
Oh, there we go.
And stack another cup on it.
That'll work.
That'll work.
So with other light forming, like with the knife that I did, that I showed you, the sheath, when I put the wet leather around the blade, to like form it, and I pressed it in. I then just used these binder clips to just hold the leather shut. And then when I came back, it literally was stuck in that position. It wouldn't move. So that's basically what we're going to do. Simple clips or something of that nature so you can actually hold your leather into the form or shape that you want it to stay in. That's all wet forming is. It's actually pretty simple. I thought it was like super complicated process. It's really not. So that's how they form it, like with swords, the sheaths, while it's all tight around the actual sheath itself. That's how they do it.
That's how they do it that way.
They wet form it and just it shrinks to that shape.
Shrinks up on there.
So it's fun.
That's it. Like that's easy.
Stupid easy.
Stupid easy.
And it'll just stay in that shape until you probably wet it down again.
And good point there, bringing that up. If you get a piece that like acts weird and gets all kind of out of shape, you can get it wet again.
Yeah, just wet it back
and then
down
reshape
and reshape it back to what you want.
And then hold it into the proper shape.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you've got a little bit of wiggle room when you're wet forming. Now, once we actually get to the end process where we're dyeing and sealing it, that's when you're done. Because if you try to wet form it after that, then you're going to mess up your dye. Your seal is going to be is not going to let the water in anyway.
That's why we did the decorations first,
right?
So we could do the decorations how they look.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're doing the wet forming to make sure it's going to fit on the arm and everything like that.
Right.
And we're going to make sure it fits properly, fits the way we like it.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
And then doing the dyeing and finishing.
Yes.
Because dyeing and finishing is just that. It's finishing. You do that last because you need to make sure that all of your leather is looking the way you want. It's the same way with any craft project.
Exactly.
How's that? Is that bubbled up yet?
Oh yeah, we're good.
We're good? All right, we'll go grab another cup for you.
It doesn't take that long to actually soak up the water. It's very absorbent. So we will let that one kind of... Of course, this piece, like we said, is going to be kind of down my shoulder. So I'm going to bend these pieces up so they actually form. And get that where it feels. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can literally just bend it with your fingers at any point, and it'll hold that bend in the leather itself. It's pretty simple. So I kind of want to bend these.
So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we'll do to help keep that bend.
Mm-hmm.
Curve it around, put it in there. But
oh yeah, and bend it around the top of the cup.
And then keep there. Let's do this. Let's get it nice and even, and then just bam, and then you can bend it around the top of the cup. Hey, look at that! That works.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Boom.
And then, like you said, that's not going to like harden. It'll still be pliable.
It still will have that basic leather movement that you're kind of used to with any leather product.
And then
but it's gonna be stuck.
And then if it's going to misbehave still, we can just get it wet.
Exactly.
And pop it out a little bit.
Exactly.
So in this case, a little bit of overcorrection might actually be good. Mm-hmm. Because that gives you the ability to do the thing.
Mm-hmm. And with this last little piece, I mean, it's small enough. I'm literally just going to line it along the inside of this cup, and it'll stay like that. So it's kind of hard to see, but I literally just stuck it in there, and we'll just let it dry while it's lined.
Do we need to get something else in there? I'm probably getting a different size.
This should be okay.
Cup.
This one doesn't matter as much as that last little small piece on the bottom. I didn't even put any design on it.
And we don't want to squish these down too deep. I just thought about that. We don't want to get a line from...
No, probably not.
from being in there.
Yeah.
So, all right,
but
cool.
Lots of different wet forming techniques. You can find them all over the lawn line. So
Nice.
There you go. That's our leather is going to dry out overnight, probably for the next couple of days because we're busy people.
Busy. So
and next Friday when we shoot, we'll have these out. I'm probably going to go ahead and dye these this week.
So make sure you're subscribed to our Instagram and our Facebook and our YouTube. All three of them. Subscribe. You know, all the things, because he's going to be posting some shorts.
Yep.
Where just like little, couple minute videos.
Exactly.
Showing his progress coming along with that. So don't miss out on those. Make sure when you subscribe here, you ring the bell.
Ring that bell.
So that you can be here live when we do our live cosplay progress updates. Mm-hmm. And then next week, when we do this, it will probably be, like I said, our pattern will probably already be cut out for me, right?
We'll probably try, if we can, this week with the shorts. We're going to probably get you to at least this step.
Yeah.
With yours.
So we're going to cut out my pattern. We're going to cut out my pieces. And then we're going to pop up. I want to put the decoration on live, though.
Okay.
So let's cut out the pattern. Let's cut out the pattern on paper and stop there. Because I feel like when we do this next time, we could cut out the leather panels, the pieces, and finish the edges. And I feel like we got a pretty good handle on that. Mm-hmm. So we could do that pretty quickly.
And
then it gives me a chance to get fun and have some exciting play with the decoration a little bit.
100%.
And so I get to start thinking about what kinds of decorations I want on mine.
And maybe one night this week we'll do some shorts. We'll go run over the Tandy leather, and you can look at some of their stamps and embossing.
Oh yeah, that's right. We should do that.
We can do that.
Yeah, no, I like that plan a lot.
100%. Yeah. And
so
like I said, I'll probably dye these and pull them out, but I'll put them up as a short. So if you're subscribed, you'll see it.
Yep.
And then I'll dye them just so we can get the dyeing process done. It generally takes about a day for the dye to cure into it fully and properly to make it look good. So I want to go ahead and do that before. So Friday we can do a final put together and try to see what it looks like.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
So if you're watching along, you've got any questions about our cosplay journey, please leave them in the comments below. Again, this is just one of many cosplays that we have planned.
Oh, we got a whole list already.
And it wasn't helpful that today's photo shoot, we were surrounded by cosplayers who were also like, "Oh, this would be a fun idea. This would be a fun idea. Yes. The struggle, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. We've got a bunch of them. So we're starting with some leather armor, which we're making. We've got a few other designs that we want to do. We want to do like some helmets. And we've got some fun mashup ideas that are coming.
Yeah. And if you have ideas or want to see us try, please push them out. Because a couple of the ideas came from you guys already. People commented and said, you have to do this. And we said, okay, put it on the list. It's coming up. So trust me, we're going to do it because we have nothing better to do with our lives. And we enjoy it. This
because we are just that
This
bored.
is how we relax after our long
we're embracing. No, we're not bored. We're embracing our geek. We are geeking.
We love it.
Hard.
Full geeking.
And that's the beauty of being a geek, is you don't have to worry about expressing how much you love something.
It's true.
All right. Well, if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I think we're good there.
I think we're good for these.
We done did the thing. We done did the steps. And now we're to a point where it'll be another hour or two before being able to complete the next step on anything there. So we're going to call it there today. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thanks for geeking along with us. From all of us here at Two Geeks, I'm Josh.
I'm Eamon.
And we hope that you leave here just a little bit more geeky than you were when you first got here.